literally like 10:50. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm back. I'm back with another live. I know people are gonna be like, "What's going on? Like, why are you not doing your everyday lives or your everyday rants?" I've not been feeling well. If you don't need to get into, I don't need to get into that deal with you, but I'm back. For those of you who have seen my video or have watched it, it was about something that actually happened to me in care. I was sexually abused by two people at that primary school. So I'll get into that in another video. I might do another video the day after tomorrow because I am going out, or maybe not the day after tomorrow because I'm actually going to Greenwich the day before tomorrow, which would be Saturday. So I might not be able to really do anything at this point, but I wanted to let you know that I have exposed the school now. That's the first step. I have exposed them for what they put me through, and not just me, my family's involved in this. They're all like implicated in this. So it's not just me. I can't be selfish like that. It's my family. So I'm not just doing this for me. This affects my whole family. My brother, they sold him at a very young age and they gave him up for adoption. The social service, not my parents. They loved him so much and they wouldn't do that because, you know, they just don't have, they're not evil like that. And so, that being said, give me 2 seconds. I just gotta get my torches on. So yeah, that's what's happening. And basically when like I guess when the rape happened, I was really I was, you know what, saying this now is just so weird, just saying it, but when the rape happened to me, I just felt like I wanted to end it, or not like kill myself, but I just wanted like to break free of the abuse and, you know, the misogyny. And so when hi pink girly 5060, so I wanted to break free of all of that. And when I wanted to break free, that was when the out that you know, my mum abused me, and I told the school that my dad tried beating me up and all this and yada yada yada, and it was all lies. Like the whole point of lies is to gain clout and to gain some sort of clickbait. And so when I'm coming at people, I'm not just doing it because I'm evil, I'm nasty and I'm vindictive. I've been through a lot and I'm saying this for all people that have been sexually abused and raped. Like I'm not just like saying this 10 years later because oh boom, it popped out of my brain cells and I want to come forward. No, I'm saying this because it's not easy talking about sexual assault or sexual abuse or any kind of abuse, whether it's sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. It's very sickening, and so the school knew about it. I'm not gonna get into details. The school knew about it, and they did nothing to help. In fact, one teacher was watching. She was watching the rape happen. Yeah, she was watching the rape happen, and so I'm gonna go into that in a different video, maybe on Tuesday, because I'm going out tomorrow and Saturday, and so I was on the phone to the lawyers today, and The thing is that they mentioned, am I British? Yes, I'm British. So the funny thing that they said was that, so when I first spoken to Jordan solicitors, they're like a solicitor company based in Dewsbury, which that's like somewhere in England. Oh, sorry, it's in Yorkshire. So Dewsbury's in Yorkshire, and I spoken to them, about what was happening at the time. And I remember the first time I spoke to them. Good thing I didn't sign the agreement, otherwise I would have been fucked. Good thing when I signed it, I never sent anything to them. So that was such a great move that I did not send anything to them because I knew their tactics. I knew their game. And so when I spoken to the solicitor the first day, I'll never forget it. I spoke to the solicitor. His name's called Mark Crompton, and he's from Jordan Solicitors. And he said this. He said, "What's this about? I was raped when I was like very young, and I was sex trafficked, human trafficked. So I'm just really getting to the conversation about that and how no one wants to help me, like everyone wants to silence me, in other words. Like no one wants to help me with the case. It's not your fault. I mean, I was on the phone, to the solicitor, and funny enough, guess what he said? He said that, how old was you when this happened? Um, so when it first started, I was 5, and then it ended from 5 to 10, 10, and then I was raped again um back in 2021, so when I was 15. So it happened after primary school. So that was when like it happened. But who am I blaming for this? I'm blaming everyone, child. I'm blaming social services. I'm blaming the government. I'm blaming Hackney. I'm literally blaming everyone. The only person I won't blame is my parents because they had no idea this was happening. In fact, they warned me that if I was in care, that this shit would happen. And they were right. They were 110% correct. So they warned me. They didn't like be, oh, this and that. They warned me, and they said, if you go into care, this shit will most likely happen. And they didn't say most likely, they said it most likely, but it did. It did happen to me. And I was pardon me, I was so trapped back then. And so back to the whole root of the conversation. I Back to the conversation. I was speaking to Jordan solicitors from the ending of August, early September, and this guy Mark Crompton, he was actually a what's it called? A representative, going to be, not anymore, child, not after what I heard today and yesterday. So he was going to be a representative for me, and basically, long story short, um, he said that he wanted to help me with the rape case, and not just the rape case. I was abused like so bad. I was pimped out by social services a very long time. This is no secret. And their database, they're like saying that the rape never happened because they covered it up. They brushed it underneath the carpet for so long. And so when I told what's his name, what's his face, if you look at my videos, you can firmly see that I recorded that video. Unfortunately, I haven't recorded all of the videos because, I've just found out like a couple of days ago that it was playing games. and social services have gotten to them. So when I spoken to Mark, I was like to him, the first day we spoke, I told him everything. I told him about the rape. Um, no, I don't want to. How do you remove this actually? A concert you'll never forget. Add a curator. No, do not. So basically, sorry, some YouTubers like doing this new thing, and I don't really. Oh, hi, to Bunny. Um, so basically that happened, and when I spoke to Mark the first day, um, he said to me, oh, he was going to help me with the rape case, the sex trafficking case, the human trafficking case. It was like everything in one bundle. So I was like, oh, brilliant, like great, like let's do it. And then all of a sudden, he's all of a sudden coming out now saying that how he's not going to help me. Like, so what he said was he can't do both because it is a no win, no fee claim. So, which makes no sense. But he said that because it happened at the school premises, that social services wouldn't be held um, um, liable or accountable for what they did to me in the process. And so I was like, that's bullshit because, like, a minute ago, an hour ago, you weren't saying that. You were saying that you was going to support me with the case and whoever was involved would be liable and accountable for it. And so, that being said, someone got to him and it currently worked. It's currently working because there was a bit of a tension a couple of days ago. I'm not going to get into it, but the neighbors were knocking on the door. They recorded me, and um, I'm guessing they, because the house is so bugged, so I'm guessing they spoken to Mark Crompton, and all of a sudden now Mark doesn't want to do the case with me anymore. He is saying that in order for me to do the rape case and the sex trafficking case and the human trafficking case, is if the school are, as if it's only just the school. Like, don't worry about social services. They weren't the ones that pimped me out and started all of this bullshit anyway. Because they were the ones that lied and said that my dad beat me, and I told the school that my dad beat me when that wasn't true. The only time I ever said I was abused was from that school by that two pupils, and that was it. And basically, um, they knew about it, and that's when the lies would come about. The first lie, it was so. I would give you a full recap. I was going. It's no secret. I love playing football. My favorite sport is football, and so this was in like maybe break time or lunchtime, and I was playing football. I was kicking it about, and so when I was playing football, I ran and I must have banged my kneecap and or my arm or something. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember, but it was something on my arm, and the school, I think it was the teacher, Miss Khalil from St. James Primary School in Hackney, said that what happened, and I said this happened at school, and so she said, "Are you sure, Ciamara? Are you sure this happened at school?" I said, "Yeah. Where else would it have happened?" And they have CCTV cameras. That's what I don't get. They say, "Oh, are you sure this happened at school?" But bitch, you can check on CCTV camera if you don't believe a child. Like, that shit happened at school. And so as soon as I said that, like, give it a week or two, the police come, social services come. They say that Ciamara has just told us that you beat her up in the gardens in your house. I mean at your house. I said, what? What the fuck? And so my mum didn't want to believe it. She didn't believe it, thank God. She basically asked me, Ciamara, if you said this, now's the time to speak the truth and tell the truth. I said, Mum, I did not say this. Like, even if that did happen, I wouldn't rattle out on like my own parents, for God's sake. I wouldn't do that. So I told my mum, no, I did not do this, but I know who did. And so my mum said, who do you think did this? And, I said, it's the school. The school are lying. The school are lying. And then when I told this to my mum, my dad, I don't know if he believed the school. So I don't know. Um, okay, this bitch needs to go. Fat bitch. Anyway, so the long story short is, um, he the fat bitch. Anyway, so basically, when I told my parents that this is the school, this was the school that did all of this shit. Um, Basically, I don't know who my dad believed. I think he believed um me, but at this point, the school was brainwashing everyone, even the parents, even the Juju parents. We rebuke that shit in the name of Jesus. But so my parents had the school called them in for a meeting, and the head teacher at the time was Mrs. Smith. Now she claims that I spoke to her and Jane and Khalil about this when Miss Smith was actually not even there when that happened. She was on like this like leave. So I don't know how she got in the circle of this, but I knew, like I said, I knew it was a lie from the gift, from the get-go. And so I was like, you was on a school trip when all of this happened with one of the olders. So how the fuck did you suddenly circle around in the picture? And so, um, long story short, um, she lied. They all did. And Jane was the devil of lying because she then said, I told Jane like a couple of days ago when I never told Jane. I only told Khalil. Like I only told Khalil what happened. Not that my dad abused me, but how I got the marks in the first place. And so long story short, they were like, are you sure? Like, because if you're scared of your dad or your mom, you need to speak up so that we can put you in a temporary family, like, I don't know, like unit or some shit. And I was like, no, this is not true. This is not true. And so, long story short, they they basically they didn't take my word for it. They told social services, and social services called up my mum directly, not my dad, my mum, saying that we can't have her living here. It's a health risk, it's a health hazard. And I was like, we're going there, are we? We're going here. And then, when that happened, um, my mum was like, you're not taking her from me, because I believe my daughter when she said that this is the school. She fell in the school playground, and they didn't believe my mum because they actually diagnosed her with schizophrenia, which is so disgusting looking back at it now. But hi Jessica Knife or Nath or whatever the fuck her name is. So basically that was what happened. Whoever the fuck she is. And basically when that happened, everyone was like, oh my gosh, Ciamara, oh my gosh, where have you been? All my friends like, oh, where have you been? And so all I could think about was those two rapists that raped me. And I was just like, this is gonna really kill me. And Jane was like not like talking to me at the time, which I didn't want her to talk to me, so I don't know why she was trying to put on this brave front. And like I wanted her to talk to me when I really didn't. If your life had a oh, piss off. And so that's what happened. And long story short, no secret there. And so the two people that raped me was Nico Richards and Junior. They both went to the same school, in at St. John's at St. James Primary School. One Junior's the same age as me. Nico's like 1 year older than me, so or 2 years older than me. No, no, he's 1 year older than me. So it's like a big thing. It's no secret. And if people want to come out at me, on a public platform, fine, I can take it. But you're not going to threaten me. And if you do, I'm not scared of anyone on this live. So I would just like to make that abundantly clear. And that was when the rape was just like too much for me. And so it stopped around like 20 2015 or 2016. I don't remember the full timeline of the rape itself, but it was either 2015 or 2016. But then I was raped again 4 or 5 years later after my mum died. So to be honest, and I know the solicitors, that someone's gotten to Jordan solicitors or Mark Crompton, because like I said just now, he wanted to do the case with me, and all of a sudden, he just doesn't want to do it, which I don't get it. Like like I could be lying if I said I got it. I don't get it. Like why put me through shit and then you basically don't want to do the case? It's like, make that shit make sense. Like, why would you put me through something that basically just just it basically just makes me want to like throw my phone at the screen, because something like this, and you know what? I didn't actually say this before. He said that he can't take legal action against the local authority, but you can take legal action against the school. Like, does that make any sense? Or the police? Like, how can you blame the school, but social services were the bigger part than the school? And I'm not comparing the school and social services, because they're both the same in their own like dilemma, their own way. But basically, if we have to put it down there, a school are the same as social services. You know what I mean? So it's like that they're both involved. Like, I'm not just gonna sit back and say that they had nothing to do with this. They did. Every single one of them has something to do with it. If it's not Jane or Miss Khalil or Miss Bridget, like, and or social services, for example, like Alma Rise, every single one of them had a part to play. And this is why I'm speaking on a public platform now, because before I was like, no, I'm not gonna not expose. I will expose, but I'm not gonna re-trauma myself, because if I do that, then it's just gonna be worse for me. So I was like, you know what? Let me just come out and just say it, because at least like I will have a peace of mind that um this happened to me, and I will get a better, I guess, a better frame of like what was going on at the time. But you know, it's no story that I've been a fucked up child for a very long time. Um, and so that's why I'm here to come to everyone's attention that if anyone's been raped or sexually abused or sex trafficked, even to this day, and you have a public platform, even if they're threatening you to like have you sectioned, just do a live, go on live, or you know, DM me if like on Instagram or something, or share this to your family, like say something, you know, like don't say anything, because at this point you're only making it worse. And I know I'm people are going to be like, victims, they're scared of their abusers, or they're scared of like their abusers, and they're like they really can't say anything. Then just directly DM me. I have Instagram. I'm always open for like chats or talks, because stuff like this, you know, I'm gonna be honest, no one touching you, lol. Um, you know, I was raped, right? So you can shut up and brush your teeth. Your breath stinks of shit. And no one was asking you to comment, so get out of here. Oh, of course not. Um, saying that no one's touching me. Shut the fuck up. So, the arrogance of this guy. Um, like, like people on here are so disgusting. Um, and so like, what am I trying to say? So like that's what happened, and um, like if anyone like wants to like just publicly DM me or publicly want to talk, I'm all here for it. The reason why I even made this channel was because to come on here to say my truth, and it's okay to come forward and combat and or confront your abusers, because at the end of the day, we've all been there. We've all been somewhat abused. I'm pretty sure every one of you on here has been abused as a child, or probably right now, and I don't know, but it's okay to speak up. So that's what I'm trying to say. And can you stop put laughing emojis on here? Like this isn't a joke. Like rape is really serious in the UK and outside of the UK. So whoever's doing that, please stop. Thank you. Oh no, okay, no, I'm gonna ignore them. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently facing. And I know that social services are watching this video and like, damn, how are we gonna shut this nigga up? Well, bitch, I'm back, nigga. So, you know, so you can't shut me up. But yeah, very, I'm a very humble person when like I want to be, but when you talk down on me and look up your nose at me, I do get pissed. So please do bear that in mind. And I'm just like, I'm just, I'm just waiting for this day to come. Like I'm waiting for this day. I'm waiting for like the government to speak on their asses and actually talk about this, because like this is just stupid. Like the government are perverts, they are rapists, and if we don't talk about this now, there's never going to be an ending to it. Like right now, the reason why I'm talking about the P Diddy thing, the David thing, the you know, I'm not just doing it to like because I love P. Diddy. I don't love P. Diddy. I'm doing this against P. Diddy. And I'm doing this for Cassie and for her children because they do not need to hear their mum on TV being called a slut and she deserved to get raped. No one deserves to get raped. No one deserves to get raped. Like, I hate when people, like, I was on Facebook like this morning and Katie Price, who Pierre Andre dated like way back in the day, she's coming out saying that she was raped by this big TV like host presenter, and the comments were so nasty. They're like, she probably deserved to get raped anyway. She probably deserved it. She probably deserved it. And I'm just like, bitch, you can't go around saying that. Even if she lied about the rape, you can't go and say that. No, I'm not saying she's lying about the rape, girl. I just saw this today, like this morning when I woke up. So I don't know. I don't know her personally, and I don't want to know her personally. But she stated that she was raped by this big famous TV presenter. So I'll probably find out later today anyway, like who this person is. Because if it's a big famous TV star, then it's probably going to be out there somewhere. And the comments were so nasty, saying that she probably pulls down her trousers to any like a man she sees. Look at Pierre Andre. You can't go around saying that, even if you hate that woman or the person. Sorry, you can't go around saying that shit. I don't like Christina Aguilera, but I don't go and wish her ill will. Like, this is, I mean, I don't like Christina Aguilera because she thinks she's like the next Whitney Houston. That's why I don't like her, in my opinion. I love her songs, but some of the things she comes out with, so, but I don't wish her ill will, especially not rape. Like, that shit, God forbid anything like that happened to you, the person that's saying, wishing it, like, I'm just saying, like, it's not good to say those things. And I just feel like saying that can really mentally impact a person. So, but yeah, but basically, that's what I was woken up to, the nasty comments that Katie Price is, well, I don't know if I wouldn't call them fans, I would call them more like haters, in all honesty, like the hate train. But so yeah, but you should never wish someone ill will. Obviously, I did say that P. Diddy deserves what he does. That is, hey Laquifa, Tesco socks. I'm actually Ciamara, so I don't know which live you're in, but I'm not Laquifa, bitch. So basically, sorry, I'm actually getting distracted now because I'm watching this Celeste thing. But yeah, so that's that's what happened. And so I'm not just speaking about the Diddy thing to just like get views or get clicks. I don't care if like one person watched this, like I don't care. Like, this is about speaking your truth. And basically that's what I'm doing. I'm speaking my truth. I am speaking facts. And basically if people don't like that, they can come off here. They can really come off here and unsubscribe because I don't care about the views or like the subscribers. I just am telling the truth and I'm saying it as it is. And basically, I'm gonna come off here in about 5 minutes, but I wanted to just give you guys that update, tell you guys what is going on with my life personally. And basically, I I'm going out tomorrow to Tottenham to get a few bits and pieces, and then on Saturday I've got to go Greenwich. But um, that's what I'm going to do, and I don't have to go to the optician for my eye. So just like, making jokes about my eyes now. Um, But basically, long story short, that's what I'm dealing with. So talking about that just amps the whole dilemma and the whole, I guess, misogyny or misology. I can't pronounce. But basically, yeah, I'm coming to tell you guys that I was raped, and I will not stop speaking out about this until someone from the justice system either reaches out to me personally or privately and wants to work with me to stop this, because basically this is just a joke that this is still going on and no one is doing nothing about it. Look at the young Philly case. I am not going to talk about it because I I don't really want to, but it's just like people are just, I don't even know. But listen, I think I'm just tired because I did like have a shower a couple of hours ago, and I my face is so dry if you couldn't tell. And so right now I'm just in the middle of I'm just, my throat's actually killing me. Like my throat is really killing me. So yeah, that's what I'm currently going through. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, uh, there's nothing to say about this. I mean, I'm only saying this because um, I want people to know that I'm all about justice, even if like 2 seconds. I'm back. So yeah, that's what is happening, and I just feel like speaking up about it has really made me. Hello, hi, Pavel 4736, whatever his name is. I don't really care. Um, yeah. So that's what's happening, and I'm just, I'm just sick and tired of people coming to the forefront and just just doing this for profit. Some accusers that I feeler, what does that mean? So um I'm just trying to like be like realistic here. And I mean, I'm not like the person to like wish anyone ill will, but at this point I like, what you see is what you get. And so I am coming on here. My throat's actually killing me. I don't know what's going on with my throat, but I love my family so much. If anything ever happened to them, I don't know how I would really live on this earth, to be honest with you, because I've already lost one parent and I don't want to lose another one. So I'm just coming on here because I feel like um it's good. This is the first step. I didn't think I was actually gonna come out with this whole rape thing, that I was raped, but it's kind of opened my eyes. No, it has opened my eyes for what it's worth. And if social services watches this, I hope they know deep down that what they did was evil and so messed up. And the fact that Jordan Solicitor's true colours have shown throughout all of this just goes to show that one has had enough and one will carry on speaking out until justice is served. And I'll still speak out about it. Maybe not all the time, but from time to time, I will speak out about it, and I will just speak my truth. Who knows? I might even like do a press conference. Joking, I won't. I don't want to, because like I don't want all that like tension on me. Like this is bigger than me. Checkers don't play chess around here. So yeah. Yeah, I'm so tired. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, I do have to go to bed, not early, but because I have been sleeping the whole day. But I do need to get up tomorrow afternoon around 1 o'clock and head out by 2:50 because I am going out. And I don't know, I did say this in like my head that I'm gonna bump into a lot of people in Tottenham. Like I might even bump into Train Valerie because they love Wood Green, girl. They love Wood Green. And so it's like, will I bump into them? Will I not bump into them? So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully not, because I don't really want to see those abusers. But yeah, it's just like I'll be fine tomorrow. Like I'll be fine. Oh boy. I like how it's just so silent. Ugh. Who dares me to do a live stream for 10 hours? Someone spam me if I should do a live stream for 10 hours. No, okay. Not, yeah, for 10 hours. I don't know if you're allowed to do it for that much time. I know on Twitch, you're allowed to do it for how many hours you want. Like, if it's until you're dead, then so be it. But spam me down the comment section if anyone wants me to do. Actually, let me do a Q&A. I wonder if you can do that on here. Yeah, it's just yeah, that could be about. I mean, I do want to do a prank, but I don't know if I'm gonna get like copyright strike because I've been getting that a lot recently on my videos. So it's like just a live stream. Actually, delete that. Yeah, no one needs to see that. Or you could just comment down on here. To be honest. I am so tired. I could literally just sleep now, but I don't want to do that because I've already slept today, and talking about this now just makes me feel even more drained. And then get this, I'm currently having a fight with someone, not like physical fight, kind of like a a fight outside. Well, when I say fight, I don't actually mean fight, but long story short, I went to Empress's house, this woman who that's been like in my childhood for since I was born, and I haven't been there for a year because their kids were being nasty to me, pardon me, um saying all sorts that I'm not even gonna get into it, but basically one of their daughters, her name is Mel, she's a fat bitch, and long story short, she actually her breath stinks as shit. That's what my dad says. Anyway, and that's what I think too. She called me a slut out of nowhere, and basically I was so upset. Like I was so upset. And I didn't do nothing to her. She asked me a question if she was if her dress was nice or something. I don't even remember what the question was. And I answered, I said, yeah, it's fine. Because I was so pissed off with her anyway. So I was like, it's fine. Like, no one gives a shit about your fucking dress, you fat pig. You fat 5,000 pound overweight giant fish of a dog. No, not dog, a fish of a bitch, a human beast. And so she was slut shaming me, saying that, you know, no one wanted your opinion anyway, you fucking hoe. Well, you're the one that's always fantasizing about sucking people's dick. So how about that, you fucking cow? Fucking cunt. No. No. So yeah. That's what I've been dealing with for the past year or so. I just wanted to say that because she is a bitch. She's so fat. Oh my gosh. Whew. But yeah. So raise your hand in the chat if anyone on here has actually been in care, or at least been like in the system at least. Or just spam me in the chat. It doesn't have to be a big thing about it. So yeah, I like how the live is silent. That's the funniest part about being on live. Right, I'm gonna end it now, but I wanted to come on here and say that thank you all for listening. It was, uh, I guess, coming out now has really made me feel better now, I guess. Now, better about the rape, no, I still feel bad that I let the rape happen, and I mean I didn't I was forced, I didn't have a choice. But if you guys want to know more details, just watch the video that I've just uploaded on my YouTube channel or page. But basically, I won't be doing a YouTube video until maybe tomorrow, actually, if I have the time. Uh, but basically, yeah. Basically, yes. I wanted to just say that, and